Today's March 10th, meaning it's officially Mario Day. Now, I didn't really expect any major news today, but one of the announcements I've been waiting for years dropped. Nintendo is in fact creating LEGO sets for the Super Mario series, which has got me so excited. Many people may not know this, but I'm a huge fan of LEGOs, and I'll buy all of these Mario sets once they finally release. Now, I know that I don't normally make videos on LEGOs, but since they're on the Mario series, I thought it'd be good to make a video covering them. Now, this announcement came in the form of a small Twitter video with not a lot to go off of. They show off some sort of Mario, which I don't think will be the minifigure for him, but it's just for this sort of set here. We've got no clue how Mario and Legos will be made into sets at all, so today I'm going to be making a bit of a prediction video on what will be made for these Lego sets. I came up with a total of 27 potential different sets that they could make for the Mario theme. I made one for each mainline Mario game and even more for 2 games in particular. There are also 3 spin-off sets I came up with. I don't think all of these will happen, especially not in the first wave, but I bet some will. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll be reviewing all of these sets once they release, so stay tuned. But anyways, let's jump into my predictions. Quick side note before we actually start here, some more news came out after I wrote this script saying that there will be exactly 13 sets in the first wave, with the highest one being priced at $130. So just keep that in mind. It also appears that this Mario here is some sort of Switch dock, likely meaning this won't actually be the minifigures in the series, which is good. Anyways, let's jump into it. First off, before going into game order, I want to cover the one set I'm nearly 100% sure will come. That being Mario's most iconic location, Princess Peach's castle. This would be likely the biggest set that drops and would come with several characters. I imagine it would be similar to the price of the Disney castle and will be smaller-ish in size. The general design will be based on Mario 64, however it would be much more grounded without a moat around it. The interior will likely be modeled after Mario 64, as that's the game where you explore the castle the most. We will also likely get a few more surrounding things, such as the bridges, trees, and maybe even the cannon. But of course my favorite parts of the sets are the minifigures, so let me go through who I think will be there. Since it's expensive, there will likely be some exclusives here. So it'd come with Mario in his default design. Mario will be in all of the sets, and this version will be the most common of him. Princess Peach, since it's her castle of course. Luigi, since I couldn't really figure out many other sets to put him in, and it just makes sense for him to be here. Toad, as this is where the Toads live. Yoshi, as in 64 and Odyssey, he's found on the roof, so it'd make sense if he were here. All of the other characters in this set work as minifigures, and while Yoshi may also work as a minifigure, he may need to use some sort of other structure. For the final 3, I don't know which should stay and which should get cut, but I also think Blue Toad, Yellow Toad, or Captain Toadette would work here. Blue and Yellow Toads are a major part of the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise, and of course Captain Toad is seen in the castle in Odyssey. Okay, so as a summary, the set would be quite pricey, be modeled after Peach's castle from Mario 64, and would include Mario, Luigi, Toad, Peach, Yoshi, Blue Toad, Yellow Toad, and Captain Toadette. As for the price, it'll definitely be over 100, if not over 150. Okay, so let's go in game order here. I tried to add as many different characters as possible to these, so that there's more variety and more represented. First off is the flagpole from Super Mario Bros. This is of course the iconic ending of most Mario levels. On top of the flag, you would also get a staircase and one of the little castles seen in Mario 1. This would be on the smaller price, around $20. It'd of course come with Mario and likely either a Koopa or a Goomba or both. Koopas would be minifigures, while Goombas would likely have their own molds. Koopas would also get new molds for their heads and shells. The Koopa in this set would likely be green. Onto the Mario 3 set, and I think one of the most notable things about this game were the airships. LEGO likes to make a lot of vehicles, so an airship would be a great choice. The set would come with Mario again, however in a Tanuki suit as an exclusive, so we can get some more power-up representation. Boom Boom would be exclusive here as well, likely being some sort of big fig, similar to say Thanos. 2 enemies, being the Rocky Wrench, who'd be exclusive here, and bombs would also come in the set. This would likely just be one airship instead of the many that are normally in an airship level. The airship would be fairly large and come around to about $50 to $70. This would include many exclusive figures to make up for that price. Mario World was tricky, so I decided to go with the Ghost House. All of the figures here would be exclusive, being Mario with a cape, multiple Boos, likely around 2 or 3, and one Big Boo. Many rooms will be designed on the inside. What they are I'm not entirely sure, and maybe they could be a mashup between all of the Ghost House levels from Mario Past. I do think it would be cool if one of the rooms was a secret exit based off Mario Worlds, as the Ghost House theirs were filled with them. This will likely go for the same price range as the airship. Super Mario Land would be a battle with Tatanga. It would be a build for Tatanga's ship as we see in his fight, along with an airplane that Mario fights him in. This would contain all exclusives being Pilot Mario, Tatanga himself, and Princess Daisy. Since this is the only set that she will be in, I was thinking that this would use her modern design, as this would be the only way to get her. Despite having 2 vehicles, the price is hard to range for me, as I'm not sure how big they'll want to make them. It could be anywhere from $20, which is what I think it should be, based on the sprite sizes, or $70 if they decide to go huge. Super Mario Land 2 is another small one, being Wario's throne room. This would have the normal Mario once again, and Wario, who would be exclusive here. It wouldn't be much, and just a short vignette of his boss room from that game. This would be a small one, coming in around $20. Also, even though Wario is pretty big here, I still think he'll be a minifigure and use the same general pieces. I should probably mention that I think most of the Mario characters will get head molds, with stuff like hats maybe being detachable, since it'll maybe be hard to translate their faces onto a minifig face. It'd still be possible, so this could go either way. Now we're just going to go ahead and knock out all the 2D sets first. So we still have 4 new Super Mario Bros. Games, so let's jump into those. First off is the tower from Mario DS. The interior won't really be based on any one tower in particular, but again, many different ones. I would imagine this would have hinges so that you'd be able to open it up and see the inside. As for the minifigures, we have Fire Mario, which definitely needed to be somewhere, Bowser Jr., who would be exclusive, and the man, the myth, the legend himself, Dry Bones. He's featured in a lot of towers and castle levels, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's added here since he's the best. Dry Bones for Smash. The price will likely be around $40. Okay, now here's another big one. Rivaling Peach's castle, we of course have Bowser's castle. This would be roughly the same size and be based on his castle from Mario Wii, as I feel like that's the most iconic version. This would likely also come with its surroundings, with a lava lake inside and outside. The build will be downscaled a bit as it was huge on the Wii, so it'll probably be downscaled a little bit. The interior they would have to get a bit creative for, but they would for sure have the bridge room inside. Since we did decide to base this off of Mario Wii, that will influence our figures here. First off is an exclusive version of Mario with the propeller suit. Then obviously we have Bowser himself, which may be a risky move, but I'm going to say is exclusive here as well. Kamek, who is again another exclusive, Two-Board Dry Bones is the main enemy in the final level, Peach, and finally I think adding in a second player to represent Mario Wii's multiplayer would fit, so Luigi would be here as well. This price will likely be the same as Peach's castle. Now I'm going to be honest, I really struggled to come up with something for New Super Mario Bros. 2, so I decided to go with a cannon. This would be a very small set for only around $15 and would include Mario and a Goomba. I forgot to mention this, but all of the sets will include items like coins and bricks and question mark blocks we saw before when appropriate. This set would include a lot of coins since it's based off New Super Mario Bros. 2. Now for the final 2D Mario game, we have Mario U. Again, I struggled a bit here, however I think it would be really cool if we got the Acorn Tree as a set here. The tree itself will be the main attraction here, however there will be many more Mario ground theme items and such placed around, as we don't really have a set based off the ground theme yet. The set would include an exclusive Squirrel Mario, a Goomba, a Red Koopa, an exclusive Squirrel, and finally an exclusive Piranha Plant, which would technically just be a brick-built thing that would come out of one of the pipes in the set. It would likely be the same price as the tower, as around $40 to $50. Okay, on to the 3D Mario games. Now since I'm short on time, I'm going to go through all of the ones that I made that only have one set very quickly. Mario Sunshine will have a set based off some of the buildings in Delfino Plaza. It would come with an exclusive Flood Mario, an exclusive Pianta, and an exclusive Shadow Mario. It will be priced likely around $40. Mario Galaxy would have a huge set being the Comet Observatory. The set would include Mario, an exclusive Rosalina, and a few Lumas. The set will likely be around $100 and be pretty heavily downscaled. Mario Galaxy 2 would get Starship Mario, coming with Mario once again, an exclusive Lubba, and some more Lumas. The price will likely be around $80 to $100, depending on how they decide to build it. Mario 3D Land was what I was struggling on, so I decided to make a Toad House, since that's a fairly prominent thing that I haven't made yet. This would come with Mario and a Toad, and while they wouldn't be exclusive, this set would have 3 power-up items. What they are, I don't know, but they would all be exclusive to this set. Finally, 3D World would have a train from one of the train levels. It wouldn't be fully made though, and would likely only have 1 to 3 cars attached. The set would come with an exclusive Cat Mario, Blue Toad once again, as this is a first 3D Mario game with full multiplayer, and that should be represented, and an exclusive Pom Pom. I also wanted to mention that this and the airship set would also come with several bullet bills. This will likely be priced at $60 to $80 depending on how many cars they have on the train. Okay, so now that we got all of those out of the way, there were 2 games that I thought of so many sets for that I wanted to just share most of them off. Those of course being Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Odyssey. First, let's start with Mario 64. We of course already mentioned the castle, so next we're going to go on to Bob-omb Battlefield. This would be a huge set, and they could do either the entire mountain or just the summit. The set would come with Mario, an exclusive King Bob-omb, who would likely be brick built, and will be the main build of the set, especially if they decide to do the summit, one normal Bob-omb, and one exclusive pink Bob-omb. If they make the whole mountain, they may also decide to add Koopa the Quick here, and add a small build for his flag just to flesh it out a bit. The set would come with a Power Star, of course. If they do the whole mountain, then I could see it being around $130, but if it's just the top part, then maybe $70 will do. Next up is Bowser's Submarine from Dire Dire Docks. This would be another unique vehicle, but since we never get to go inside, they'll have to be pretty creative with how they do the inside. The set would come with an exclusive Metal Mario, and the other figures I had a hard time thinking of since there really aren't any other characters in Dire Dire Docks. Even though it isn't really accurate at all, maybe a Hammer Bro could be manning the ship since we haven't had one yet. The set will likely be around $40. Next we have the Pyramid from Shifting Sandland. We haven't had a desert set yet, so here we are. This would come with an exclusive Wing Mario, an exclusive Klepto, an exclusive Shy Guy, and about 2 Goombas for the inside. They might include the hands as well, although I'm not sure if they will. The set would be pretty big at around $70 to $90. That's all for Mario 64, although honestly one could be made for many other stages like Whomp's Fortress, the Snowman from Snowman's Land, the Volcano for Lethal Lava Land, Dory from Hazy Maze Cave, etc. Okay, now on to Odyssey. First up is the most obvious one, being the Odyssey itself. It will likely be based on how complete it is with about 21 moons, as that's what's usually used in promotional images. It would come with Mario and Cappy. Mario would also have a hairpiece here, as taking off his hat would be a big part here, as it is from Odyssey. Same goes to Shifting Sandland as well, since Klepto can steal Mario's hat there. Mario's hat in the set can also be the captain's hat he gets upon activating the Odyssey in the Cascade Kingdom. This will be around $20 to $30. Then we have Toast Arena, where a few buildings will be built here. Which ones I'm not sure, but I'm going to guess maybe one of them will be the shop. The set will also have a few moons and purple coins on top of the buildings and items. The set would come with an exclusive Sombrero and Poncho Mario with a guitar, 2 exclusive Toast Arena citizens, and an exclusive Jaxi. The set will go for around $40 to $80, again depending on how many buildings they have. The biggest Odyssey set would of course be the New Donk City Tower. As Mario Odyssey's main location, I highly doubt that it wouldn't be included. It would be fairly close replica and come with Mario, an exclusive Pauline, 2 exclusive band members, 2 exclusive citizens, and an exclusive Sherm. It will likely go for around $150. For the final Odyssey set, we have the final location being the Wedding Hall. The set would have all exclusives, those being Wedding Mario, Wedding Peach, and Wedding Bowser. It'll be a fairly close replica and go for around $50 to $60. We're going to cut it off there for Odyssey for now, but like Mario 64, there are a ton more sets I could have included, like the Mecha Brutal and stuff like that. Okay, so those are all the mainline Mario sets. However, I did have 3 more spin-off ones, which we will go through quickly. First is a Mario Kart 1 based off of Rainbow Road. It would likely be a set where you get a bunch of track segments provided to you, and you would have to put them together in your own custom design. It would likely come with Mario, Waluigi, Donkey Kong, and Dry Bones. I added Waluigi and DK since they hadn't been in a set yet, and they'd fit well here. Each character would also get their own kart build. The set may be from around $30 to $50. Another set they can make is similar to the Minecraft Crafter's Box, with a bunch of just random Minecraft elements that they had in there. This would be based on Mario Maker, of course, and come with an exclusive Builder Mario for that reason. I can't say what else it would include in there, but likely some other enemies that we haven't seen in sets yet, like maybe the Wiggler, for example. Finally, while I don't know if it'll happen, I really think a Super Smash Bros. Stage would be cool, likely based off the original Peach's Castle from 64. If they could add any 4 that they wanted, it would be Mario, Link, Pikachu, and Kirby, no question. However, the latter 2 might have some licensing issues, so I decided to add Mario, Link, Inkling, and Isabelle as the roster here, so to balance it out with new and old characters and genders as well. Also, these 4 with their licensing should all be okay. But anyways, that's it for this video. Are you all excited for these Mario Lego sets? Let me know in the comments. I'll certainly be buying all of them, and I just really hope Dry Bones is included in at least one of them. Also, keep in mind that there may be more than one wave of sets in the future, so keep that in mind. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, or maybe you should subscribe for more on Mario and anything Nintendo Switch. Also, before we end here, they did make the prices while I was in the middle of editing this video, so I wanted to just quickly go over some of them. For one of them will be blind bags, which leads me to believe they're going to be having a minifigure series off the Mario series, which would be super cool, and I would try to get them all, although I don't know how hard that will be. It also seems like there will be 4 $10 sets, which I assume will be in the form of brickheads, and there will be Mario, Peach, Bowser, and maybe either Yoshi, Luigi, or Toad for the other one. But those are about my predictions based off the prices. The other sets can all be stuff that I've already listed before. But those 5 I didn't mention yet, and I decided to include them at the end here. Also, I didn't mention Mario Bros. 2 or Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels. That's because I couldn't really think of anything and this video was already long enough, so I decided to cut their segments. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!